The year was 1948. The world was still recovering from the aftermath of World War II, and the United States was entering a period of unprecedented growth and innovation. Universities across the country were buzzing with new ideas and fresh talent. A young John Nash, barely out of his teens, arrived at Princeton University. He was just 20 years old, but his reputation had already begun to precede him. Nash was not just another student, he was a mathematical prodigy, a young man whose mind was brimming with potential. He carried with him a mind that crackled with raw intellectual energy. His thoughts were often consumed by complex mathematical problems, and he had an uncanny ability to see patterns and solutions where others saw only confusion. He was a prodigy, destined to leave his mark on the world. His early work had already hinted at the groundbreaking contributions he would make to the field of mathematics. Princeton, with its hallowed halls and intellectual giants, was the crucible in which Nash's genius would be forged. The university was home to some of the greatest minds of the time, and it provided an environment that was both challenging and inspiring. Nash's arrival was eagerly anticipated. His peers and professors alike were curious to see what this young genius would bring to the table. He had a reputation for unorthodox thinking. Nash was not content to follow the beaten path. He sought out new and innovative ways to approach problems. His professors recognized his brilliance. They saw in him a rare talent, a mind that was capable of pushing the boundaries of what was known and understood. They saw in him a rare talent. Nash's professors knew that he was someone special, someone who had the potential to make significant contributions to the field of mathematics. He was a diamond in the rough, a mind on the cusp of greatness. Nash's potential was evident to all who met him, and there was a sense of excitement about what he might achieve. Nash thrived in Princeton's intellectually charged environment. The university provided him with the resources and support he needed to explore his ideas and push the boundaries of his knowledge. He plunged into his studies with a fervor that impressed even the most seasoned professors. Nash's dedication to his work was unwavering, and he spent countless hours immersed in his research. His mind raced ahead, always seeking new challenges. Nash was never satisfied with easy answers. He was constantly pushing himself to think deeper and explore further. He was a force of nature, leaving his peers in awe of his intellectual prowess. Nash's brilliance was evident to all who encountered him, and he quickly became a respected and admired figure within the academic community. As he settled into life at Princeton, Nash began to form connections with other brilliant minds. He engaged in lively discussions and debates, always eager to test his ideas and learn from others. Princeton was not just a place of learning for Nash, it was a place of transformation. It was here that he would begin to develop the ideas that would later revolutionize the field of mathematics and earn him a place among the greats. John Nash arrived at Princeton as a young man with immense potential. By the time he left, he would be well on his way to becoming a legend in the world of mathematics. It wasn't long before Nash made his mark. From a young age, his brilliance was evident to those around him. His teachers and peers quickly recognized his extraordinary talent for mathematics. He developed a groundbreaking theory that would revolutionize the field of mathematics. This theory, known as the Nash equilibrium, provided profound insights into the strategic decision-making processes in competitive situations. His ideas were radical, challenging the very foundations of game theory. Nash's work introduced a new way of thinking about economics, politics, and even biology, influencing a wide range of disciplines. His work was nothing short of revolutionary. Nash's reputation soared. He received numerous accolades and awards, cementing his status as a leading figure in the academic world. He became a legend in his own time. His contributions were compared to those of the greatest minds in history, and his name was spoken with reverence in academic circles. His colleagues marveled at his insights. They were in awe of his ability to see connections and patterns that others missed, and his work inspired a new generation of mathematicians and scholars. He was a true original, a thinker who dared to venture beyond the confines of conventional wisdom. Nash's willingness to challenge established norms and explore uncharted territories set him apart from his contemporaries. His work earned him recognition and accolades. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in Economics, among other prestigious honors, for his contributions to game theory and mathematics. The world of academia embraced him. Universities and research institutions around the globe sought his expertise, and he became a sought-after speaker at conferences and seminars. Nash quickly rose through the ranks. His academic career flourished as he took on prominent positions at some of the world's most prestigious universities. He became a respected professor. His colleagues and students held him in the highest regard, and his influence extended far beyond the classroom. His lectures were legendary, filled with passion and intellectual rigor. Students were captivated by his ability to make complex concepts accessible and engaging. Students flocked to his classes, eager to glean insights from the master. Nash's teaching left a lasting impact on countless young minds, inspiring them to pursue their own paths in mathematics and beyond. Just as Nash's star was reaching its zenith, tragedy struck. The brilliant mind that had illuminated the world of mathematics began to falter. He was diagnosed with schizophrenia, a cruel twist of fate that threatened to extinguish his genius. The illness cast a dark shadow over Nash's life. His thoughts became fragmented, his once lucid mind now a battleground of delusions and hallucinations. The world, once a source of wonder and inspiration, became a terrifying and confusing place. His descent into madness was heartbreaking. The once confident and articulate professor was now withdrawn and reclusive. He struggled to distinguish reality from the phantoms that haunted his mind. The academic world that had celebrated him now watched in horror and pity. Through it all, one person remained steadfast in her love and support. Alicia, Nash's devoted wife. Alicia's unwavering belief in her husband was a beacon of hope during his darkest hours. She refused to give up on him. Alicia became Nash's anchor to reality. She was his protector, his advocate, and his source of strength. She navigated the complex world of mental illness with courage and determination, seeking the best possible care for her husband. Her love for John never wavered, even when he pushed her away. She endured his delusions with patience and understanding, always holding on to the belief that the man she loved was still there, trapped within the prison of his own mind. With Alicia's unwavering support and his own indomitable spirit, Nash began the long and arduous journey back to mental stability. It was a path fraught with challenges, but Alicia's love and encouragement were his guiding lights. She stood by him through every high and low, offering a shoulder to lean on and words of comfort when he needed them most. His recovery was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a beacon of hope for others battling mental illness. Each small victory, each step forward, was a reminder that recovery, though difficult, was possible. Nash's journey inspired many, showing that with determination and support, one could overcome even the most daunting obstacles. The road to recovery was not easy. There were days when the weight of his struggles seemed unbearable, when the darkness threatened to consume him. In those moments, Nash found solace in quiet reflection, often spending hours lost in thought, contemplating his past and envisioning a brighter future. There were setbacks and moments of despair, times when the progress he had made seemed to unravel, leaving him feeling despondent and frustrated. But even in those darkest hours, he never gave up. He allowed himself to feel the pain, to acknowledge the struggle, and then he picked himself up and continued forward. Yet Nash persevered, drawing strength from Alicia's love and his own inner resolve. Their bond grew stronger with each challenge they faced together, and it was this unbreakable connection that fueled his determination. He learned to lean on her, to accept her support, and in doing so, he found a wellspring of strength within himself. Slowly but surely, he began to reclaim his life. He started to engage in daily activities, finding joy in the simple routines that once seemed mundane. Organizing papers, reading books, and immersing himself in intellectual pursuits became his way of rebuilding his sense of self and purpose. He sought solace in the familiar surroundings of academia. The university, with its bustling campus and vibrant intellectual community, became a sanctuary for him. It was a place where he could lose himself in the world of ideas, where the pursuit of knowledge offered a sense of stability and normalcy. He returned to Princeton, not as the celebrated professor he once was, but as a shadow of his former self. Yet, the halls of the university held memories of his past achievements and the promise of new beginnings. Walking through the corridors, he felt a mix of nostalgia and hope, a reminder of the man he once was and the man he could become again. Yet he was welcomed back with open arms, a testament to the compassion and understanding of the academic community. His colleagues and students greeted him warmly, offering support and encouragement. Their acceptance and kindness played a crucial role in his continued recovery, reinforcing the idea that he was not alone in his journey. The academic community became a source of strength, a network of individuals who believed in him and his potential to overcome.